Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Classes with me. In today's video we will understand about a topic which is related to date function and the topic name is current date. If you have checked my previous video like previous day's video, you could have known about now function, right? So today we will talk about another function in date function part, that is current date. And what's the difference? Like just a quick recap of the differences. Let me write it in the whiteboard. Quick recap with the differences of now and current date. Okay. What's the quick difference? In now you get date, time and time zone. In current date you get only date. Okay, that's the difference. That's the only difference of this, nothing else, right? You get the recent date. This is the recent, let me write here as well. And you get the recent date, time as well as time zone. That's the only thing and the only difference between now and current date. So those who are new to my YouTube channel, first of all welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you want to know like what topic, like how do we discuss a topic in SQL or in Python or in Power BI, in these videos we discuss this in two ways. First is the theoretical part, then we go for the practical part. In theoretical part we discuss about the topic how SQL functions behind the scene with the topic that we are understanding. Like today we will talk about current date. And third thing is like what kind of question interviewer can ask you from this topic, right? These are the three things that we understand in the theoretical part, right? And second thing, what we do is the practical part. In practical part, what we do, whatever things we have learned in the theoretical part, that things and that knowledge and that techniques are used in practical part, so that we see like whatever things we have learned, is this really worthy to use in the practical way, or how do we use it in a practical way, how to write it, what's the syntax, each and everything we see in the practical way. Why I do this, like why practical and theory in a single video? Because I want that whatever topic you are learning, you should learn from A to Z, like each and everything, questions, how these things work, each and everything. Because once you learn the practical and the theoretical part in a single video, in a single go or a single stretch, your brain keep this knowledge for a longer period of time. That's the only benefit of learning the theoretical and practical part in a single video. So first thing first, we will talk about the theoretical part about today's topic, that is current date. In current date, what does the name tells us? Like what does the name, like what do you understand by the name current date? Obviously it will give you the date, that's it, nothing else. On the starting phase only we have seen, it won't show you time zone, nothing related to the time, only related to the date, current date. Whatever the database server current date is there, you will see it. That's the thing. So okay, let's talk about the syntax. What's the syntax for this? Syntax for this is current date, simple current date with the underscore. Okay, then what it shows us the date, current date, that's it. Okay, in what format does it show us? What is the SQL, actual SQL format? Year dash month dash day, date, that's it, nothing else. And that will be in date format, or you would say in date data type. What's the data type? Date data type, that's it. Okay, simple as it is. Example I am saying, suppose if you write the current date, you will get today is 21st January, so you will get 2026 01 26, that's it. It is like that. Okay, simple as it is, right? So this is the theoretical part. And what kind of questions can you get You can get questions like first thing first, like if you are having experience or if you are a fresher candidate, this question can be asked from this, like where do you use current date most of the time, current date most of the time, in what query and or in what phase. Simple, we use current date mostly in where phase. Okay, where phase, what is the use for it? I mean during the filtration part. During the filtration part we use current date mostly. 70% of the time we use current date in filtration part, that is in where clause. And remaining 30% of the time, some, like I won't say 30%, but still 30% of the time we use during create table. Okay, create table clause. Simple as it is, simple as it is. ठीक है, normal, no rocket science, nothing else. ठीक है, so that is the thing. And also let me, and what things are there? Okay, this is the thing, where do we use it? And yeah, real life scenario, where do we use mostly in real life scenario? Like if I tell you my experience during Flipkart, what we used to do, we used to check the time spent for issue resolution. ठीक है, issue resolution, that means complaint date of customer and current date. If the issue is not resolved, how many, like what is the duration of days spent and why this issue is not resolved till date. So this is obviously we have to see, if otherwise customer will become angry and there would be customer, like they will move to obviously the competitors like Meesho and Amazon. Obviously same thing goes for Meesho and Amazon as well, they do the same thing. It's like if the issue or the query is not resolved in 2 days, then obviously we have to like create a question, like we have to ask a question to our customer service or to our warehouse team or to our payments team, why these things are happening. If it is goes more than 20 days, then issue get highlighted to a top level authority. So like this kind of things are there behind the scenes, or I would say behind the scenes as a data analyst. ठीक है, in supply chain, especially in what domain? In supply chain domain. ठीक है, simple as it is, no rocket science. ठीक है, that is the real life scenario, let me tell you. Okay, so that's all about the theoretical part. And let's see, and any other theoretical part? I don't think, no, there is no other theoretical part. ठीक है, right now let us move to the practical part of today's topic, that is current date. Here once you see, let me just show you this thing. Once you see my SQL environment, I have already created a table here for employee YT. What columns do we have? We have employee ID, employee name and joining date. ठीक है, joining date is already in this date data type. Employee name variable character, and that's primary key, that's it. Right now I will insert some data and I will show you how things goes on behind the scenes. I mean, I told you na, in 30% time we mostly use this current date scenario. Let me show you how do we use it. You will write insert into employee YT. ठीक है, here employee ID no need to write because it's serial. Employee name and joining date. ठीक है, here you will write values, and here suppose I write employee name as Amit and joining date I write like 2026/01, suppose 12. ठीक है, right now let's execute it. It's working. ठीक है, अच्छा, okay, let me write it here. Select every from employee ID. And when I execute it, there is one data. Right now, if I want to add one more data here, suppose Priya, and here I write current date. Let's see. Do it execute it? Can we see any error? No, there is no error in the execution part. And when we execute it, see what's the date today. For Priya, it is 21st January 2026, which is the current date, right? Like today's date is 21st January. Let me tell you that. So in this way, we use the current date function like 30% of the time in create table and insert into. Sorry, I have written create table. Mostly in insert into part we use the current date 30% of the time, related to the 70% of the time, which is mostly used in the like mostly used in, I would say, corporate sector or real life scenario during the client, working with clients and all. Mostly at that time we use current date 70% of the time. Okay, so let me show you how things goes behind the scene. It is like select everything from employee YT, and what I told you in the like whiteboard, if you remember, we use this in filtration part, mostly in filtration part. So where joining date is equal to current date. Okay, I just want to find each and everything, like each and every detail of the employee whose joining date is current date. And when I execute it, see what I received: Priya joining date and this. Okay, why? Because it is matching with the current date. What if I say like this: whose joining date is less than current date? And when I execute it, what I received? I have received Amit as the employee who have joined like I would say on 12th of January 2026, which is less than the current date, obviously. Suppose I write one more query, like I insert one more query. Example, I write Varun, and here I write suppose 2026 01 30. Okay, and then I execute it. When I execute it, what happened? Out of range. Why it's out of range? 01. Oh, sorry, I have written 02 instead of 01. Sorry for that. When I see this, it's like Varun 30 January 2026. Right now, when I write like this, suppose I want joining date should be greater than the current date. Right now, you see what it is showing: 30th January 2026 Varun. And now let me tell you one thing. Today's current date is what's the current date today? Let me show you. Select current date. Okay, and when I execute it, current date is 21 January 2026. And you see this means the employee have already joined in future. So like this kind of scenario you might see, because the thing is, yeah, joining date is obviously this kind of things you will see. No worries for that. So sometimes what happen if the employee postponed his or her current, I mean joining date, these things happen, so no worries for that. Okay, so that's the scenario, and this is where we use current date mostly. We use mostly for the comparison part, that is 70% of the time we use in where function. Okay, that's the thing. So mostly, and yeah, one more thing, where do we use this current date in different domains? Like for supply chain, I have told you, like for the comparison part, for mostly what I used to do in some part of the time, like during the ad hoc work, right? Ad hoc work means you have to work for some other departments for like less period of time, like for some period of time, not always, but for some period of time, like 1 month or 2 months. Once I was working for returns domain in Flipkart. There I have seen like this kind of scenario, so I have given you the example. If you go to sales domain, you might see like today's sales data you will see by using this current date. Sometimes you can see the expired subscription if you are working for like any of the company. Like in today's scenario, most of the company are in subscription basis for the prime members or for the Flipkart gold members, like that. Then also most of the time you will see in HR domain, what you will see mostly this employees attendance kind of thing. And yeah, like this kind of scenario in different domain, current date function is used in this way. So that is where do we use current date in real life scenario. So that's all about current date in today's video, and let's do a recap. What things have we learned in today's video? We have learned what is current date, where do we use it mostly, in which clause. Like we use current date mostly for comparison part and used in where clause, and 30% of the time we use an insert into a create table, insert into at that phase. Third thing, it is very much useful in comparison, you can say that as well, and also very much common in daily basis, like in real life scenario, and also if you are doing projects. Okay, so that's all about it for current date function in SQL point of view. If you found this video helpful, please click on the like button. Also click on the subscribe button with the bell icon, because the thing is we do live stream each and every day. So whenever I start my live stream, you can get a notification related to the live stream, and you can join my live stream then and there and ask me doubts related to today's query, related to any query from SQL, Python for data analytics, or Power BI. I can help you out with the help of theory, practical, and also real life scenario experience if I would have faced that kind of scenario. Also, I will use whiteboard to make sure you understand the topic or clear your doubts in a proper way. Also, if you know someone who is learning SQL on a daily basis, please share this video to them. It would be really helpful. And also, my mail ID and comment section are open, so you can write your doubts anywhere, your wish anywhere. No worries for that. Your flexibility. Just clear your doubts. That's it. And I am personally helping you to clear your doubts in the live stream. So please do join my live stream and ask me doubts related to any topic from SQL, Python for data analytics, and Power BI. So that's all about it. Let's meet tomorrow in a new video. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Happy coding, happy learning, and happy querying.